We're playing a $20,000 tournament every week until one of us wins it.
It's Saturday final table here at TCH Dallas. You know who Jack is from NextGenPoker.
We got 9 big blinds, we're fine.
We've been watching the WSOP
And getting the absolute tourney bug.
and that's why we came up with this challenge.
Every week at TCH, there's a Saturday $365 buy-in tournament.
And we're not going to quit playing it until one of us wins it.
Or we go bankrupt. And one thing we need your guys' help with is coming up with some bets for the challenge. Should the winner treat the loser to something as a token of their appreciation, or should the loser be punished?
I know what you're thinking. This series is going to take forever. You guys are never going to win. Well, hopefully that's not true. Hopefully it's short, but my idea is this. Win. I'm saying win. One of us wins. They buy the next person their tournament buy-in for free. That is how we're going to root each other on and stay focused to win this challenge.
Or we could flip it. I think the loser should be punished. Let us know what you guys think.
We're posting live updates every single Saturday on our Instagram at @NextGenPoker. Make sure to give us a follow on there.
Also, make sure to comment below how many tries you think it's going to take us till one of us binks it. The winner, or who's ever closest, is going to win a limited edition Next Gen merch package.
That is a Next Gen package, sweatshirt, hat, a bunch of other stuff, card protectors. Whoever gets closest will win.
Day 1 starts now.
It's 9 a.m. We got an hour till the tournament starts. I'm gonna go get a little sweat. Normally it would work out. Don't really have enough time because I want to get there relatively close to 10. Gonna get a 30-minute run, make some breakfast and lunch, and then get to the tournament. Let's get started. $9:20 a.m. update. It's 9:30. I'm gonna try to shower, make a protein shake, and get to the room closest I can to 10 a.m. Let's go.
Just woke up. Time to late red this tournament. Go meet Frank at TCH. Let's go. Let's run it up.
And action. We started the tournament really nice, hitting 2 full houses, but after that we couldn't find any rhythm and our stack slowly dwindled down to around 20,000 at level 6. We started at 30,000, blinds are 400, 800, 800. We look down at pocket queens in the small blind. Under the gun, 2 raises to 2,400. The button makes the call. No other decision. I rip it all in for 20,000. Under the gun, 2 thinks and calls, and the button folds. The button tells me he folded ace 4, and under the gun shows us ace 6 of clubs. Tournament line at risk for the first time of the day. Into a flop which comes 2-9-7 with 1 club. Turn is the 7 of hearts, and the river the 2 of spades. We're clean, queens hold up, and we're up to over 40,000.
Oh, break number 1. Just caught a bad hand where I bluffed off pretty much my entire stack. We'll go over it really quickly. So I've played against this guy since the start of the hideaway, very start of the vlog. I have 8-7 suited and open in early position. Probably just need to be folding that with like 40 bigs. Get 1 call in the big blind, this guy. Flop comes 9-3-3 with 1 club and 2 diamonds, and he checks. And I just c-bet this board small like I would with pretty much all my holdings. And he check raises me to about 4 big blinds. And you know, I know this guy, he's been doing this all the time against me. I think he can have a bunch of garbage. I end up putting in the 3-bet raise, and he calls. So at this point, I'm not liking this spot. The turn is an offsuit 4, and I decided to check this one back and get a little bit closer to showdown and see if we can bluff him on some rivers. The river's a 10 and it's offsuit. He checks again. If he's got a diamond draw that missed, we can steal this pot now. I bet out for about 2/3 my stack, and he snap calls me with Jack 10 suited. Got there on the river, unfortunately, and we lose a big one.
Now we're gaining some momentum. I start recording this hand on the river. To get us there, we start in the hijack where I open for 2,400 with pocket 6s. Both the blinds call. We're going 3 ways to a flop, which came ace 6-3 rainbow. Small blind leads out for 2,400, exactly what you want to see with the set. The big blind player calls as well. I would raise here if the board was suited, but since it's a rainbow, I just make the call. Not scared of much on the turn, which is the 7 of hearts. Small blind bet 2,400 again, very small. Big blind folds this time. We're not scared of anything. We just call, being very deceptive, and the river is the 2 of clubs. Small blind checks over to us, and we overpot, jam it all in for her last 25,000. Now we're caught up to the video. She makes the call. I show my trip sixes and we are good. Back-to-back big hands, chipping up in this Saturday tournament.
The boys are going to Las Vegas, Nevada for our first ever World Series of Poker. These are the dates we're going to be staying at Bally's, firing in events. Follow our Instagram for live day-to-day updates. The vlogs will be coming. The TikToks will be coming soon after. We are over the moon excited. Cannot wait to bring you along on this journey. Cheers, guys.
What a fun picture to cut to. What do we have here? We're up to 70,000 in the hijack, and what's been spoiled with the screenshot, our hand is pocket freaking aces. With blinds increasing quickly to 800, 1600 now, we're really hoping to double up. This hand starts with under the gun 2, open ripping it for 28,000. I don't want to scare any other players when it gets to me, so I just make the call, but they all end up folding behind me anyway. Early position shows pocket 10s, which means we're a big favorite to take his chips from him. The next 5 cards come out without a 10 on them, which means we win. Let's keep this up. Let's go. We're on break number 2, and we're gonna run through a hand with Jello. I'm on the button. I got about 80, 90K in my stack, and the blinds are 800, 16. So ace 10, easy raise, make it 3,500, and the big blind jams it for around 19K.
19K, that's like a little over 10 bigs. That's a tough spot there because you got to call off like a 4th year stack, and he's jamming all better aces, any pairs. So
Jello says folds, and I don't know. I call, and
calls okay.
He has pocket 10s. We lose a little bit of our stack, but right after that, as you guys might have saw, we got aces against pocket 10s and won a 60K pot. So back up over 100K. What happened?
So after we bluffed off our entire stack, we're pretty short at this point. We're on the big blind and have about like 7 to 8 bigs. Guy opens, we look down at kings. Pretty
Nice.
solid. We jam, he calls with 8-5 suited, and we win. A little bit later, we jam ace 10 for like 12 bigs. Guy calls it with 9s, and we drill 2 pair on the flop. Easy game, easy game. All right, Frank, tell us what's going on.
Okay, I just won a big pot, and I have ace 8 offsuit in the big blind. Folds the button, who jams for 10 bigs. Do we call off? I just fold. On to the next one.
Caught king queen offsuit on the big blind with 7 big blinds. Button opened and I jammed. He called with ace 3 offsuit. Couldn't win this one, and we are busto. On to the next week when hopefully we'll bink that one. It's all up to the kid. He's got a stack. He's got a dream.
Over 100K, going to level 10. Let's go.
Let's go.
We moved tables after break number 2 ended and immediately got into a big spot. We got pocket 7s in the small blind. Hijack opens to 4,000. The cutoff calls. I make the call. Flop comes 4-8-7 with 2 spades with 3 ways. I check it to the aggressor and the hijack, who bets 4,000, and then the cutoff rips it all in for 31,000. Holy moly. Back to us, and I just make the call, hoping to rep a flush draw, but obviously this is a super strong action with not much chips left behind. The hijack does fold, and we're shown the cutoff has queen jack offsuit for the stone cold bluff. Let's go to the live footage. A king, and they're drawing dead. Last card's a 9, which doesn't actually matter, but sounded like the hijack would have hit his set if he called.
Oh, if I'd have got to see the river, it would have been a bad beat.
The very next rotation, we get ace king of diamonds in the cutoff. The blinds are 1K, 2K, 2K. I open to 5,000, and the big blind makes the call. As you can see, this is the board. It's ace 9-5 with 2 hearts. I bet 5,000 on the flop, and the big blind jams for 40,000. We snap call, and this is the run out. A 7 of hearts, and then another ace. So we do have trips. Feeling good, except for the fact that the big blind has king jack of hearts for a turn flush. So we hit a wall. Oh well, nothing to do except play our stack the best we can. Down to 75K. It's less than an hour later, and our tournament life is at risk. Under the gun 2 with pocket 9s, I open for 8,000 with blinds at 2K, 4K, 4K. It folds to the small blind, who jams it all in for a little over 100,000. Oof. With 18.5 bigs, I'll probably be flipping with his range. I'm not convinced he would do this with pocket 7s or pocket 6s, which is like the dream because we dominate those hands, which mean this might be a fold. I do call though, and he shows us ace queen of clubs. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go live and see if I can win a flip. One more diamond maybe? Nope. Unfortunately, we are out of the tournament. Busto first both, and it's daytime.
Yeah, I was placed in 150th place.
I was in 64th out of like 290. Not bad, but
good run.
Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you like this new series.
We will be back next Saturday, better than ever. One of these times, we're gonna hit it.
We have to. Or else we will never be done.
Or we'll go broke.